So you're probably wondering why it was only £200. Well, the story behind that is it used to belong to my wife, and she had a bit of an issue with the car. The alternator failed on it. They charged her a fortune to get it fixed. Meanwhile, whilst all that was going on, she got another car. So we ended up with this one. So all she wanted to do was just give it to We Buy Any Car, and I was a bit sort of like, they're just going to give you pennies for it. Don't do it. So we had a little chat, and she said, well, I'm only expecting to get £200 for it. So I said, well, why don't I just give you £200? So I did, and I bought it. So I've got the V5 document, that's gone off. It's in my name now, and what I'm going to do is get this thing fixed up and hopefully send it off to a good home. So somebody who wants a good, cheap car that's been going for years, maybe someone who's just passed the test, you know, someone who just does like just mileage around town because, you know, it's a day vehicle, I think it's perfect for them. So there is a list of things. Trust me, there is a list, a proper list. We'll get to all of that stuff. So anyway, little test drive. Okay, let's listen to this. Starts. Perfect. Okay, little bit of a rev. Now there is a bit of a there is a number of issues that we're probably gonna have to look at. So right, let's get going. Now this is a, sorry, 2 seconds, there we go, getting it in automatic. Right, one of the issues is the windscreens. They missed up like there is no tomorrow, so you're gonna have to put the heater on, and I'm hoping it's not going to affect any of the sound. Okay, that way I don't crash. I can see where I'm going. Right, yeah, one of the issues, obviously, windscreen heater. It missed up because the windscreens are massive on these things. The other thing, the brakes, you've either got nothing or everything. It's basically, it's nothing. You're going through the windscreen, so brakes need sorting out. There is a bit of an alternator belt squeal, so we're going to get that one sorted. It might just be a tensioner, I really don't know. I'm hoping you're going to be able to hear this one eventually, because I'm going to go on a dual carriageway. Now, she says this car will not do more than 40 miles an hour. Now, you might notice the camera's wobbling a little bit. It will do 70. Not very well, but it will do 70. I might have to hold on to the camera because it's wobbling like crazy at the moment. Right, go on then, let's get through these traffic lights. Come on. Right, semi-automatic gearbox. Okay, now there is a minor issue with it. You get to about 35, 40 mile an hour, but it's always in 4th gear. What happens is you get a judder, so I don't know whether or not that's... It could be a misfire, it could be HT leads, it could be injectors, it could be the gearbox actuator, I really don't know. So that's one of the other things, that whether or not it's needing a service, I haven't got a clue. Now, I'm not a mechanic by job, I'm actually an IT engineer, so I've never fixed a car before in my entire life. I've taken bolts off and tried to fix them, probably not very well, but you know, that's another story. I think there's an example of the brakes. I don't know if you saw me, I was on the brakes and I felt like I was just going to smack my face into the windscreen. There we go, come on, traffic, there we go. Now, gearbox in automatic does have a bit of a mind of its own. It's very much that German sort of a, yes, it is my choice. Now, so you know what, flick that little button, get it in semi-automatic. That'll sort it out. Now, I will say this about this car. It's not designed to do 70 mile an hour. And here we are. I can't really sort of show you on this bit, but someone has decided to try and undertake me because they think, oh, it's a little car. We have to go past them. Now, I'm hoping you're going to hear it. Now, there's a little bit of a bump going on. I've got out of 4th gear, I'm in 5th gear now. Still doing it in 5th gear. Anyway, we'll get past that one. Right, so problems, what needs fixing? So let's start. Interior needs a really good clean out. Stereo's bricked, so we've got to get that replaced. Rear windscreen wiper, yeah, got to take the dash out because the heater doesn't work properly. Well, it does work, it just doesn't work that well. So you get hot air coming out of it, but for some reason it doesn't come out properly out of the bit that where the windscreen heater section is. So the air blower for that one. Now I don't know if this is really noisy because where I'm sat, the engine's down there. You are literally sat right just in front of the engine. It's a mighty 0.7 litre with a wonderful, spectacular 60-watt brake horsepower. Now, I'm not getting up to 70 miles an hour. There we go. Drop it on! Come on! Taking my life in my own hands here. We're overtaking cars. Now, got to get past one more and then we're going to get off this dual carriageway. There you go. Right. Out of 4th gear. Into 6th gear. You know what? I'm doing a steady 60. It's alright. Yeah, I don't see why people say these cars can't do motorway speeds. Probably because it's terrifying. It is terrifying. Anyway, right, we're almost off the dual carriageway. What we're going to do is going to get this home. It's pouring it down at the moment, so I don't have a unit. I haven't got anywhere to take it to do the work indoors, so I'm really limited. It'll just be a case of I'm going to have to do this as and when I can, so try and get it sorted out when I can. Oh god, I'm trying to brake from 60 miles an hour. It's never a good idea. See, this is, you shouldn't talk and try and do things at the same time. Right, okay, first gear, come on. Oh, there we are. Right, country lanes. Yeah, rafter problems to try and fix. Where do we start? Okay. Suspension bushes, they were a MOT advisory, so we need to get that one sorted out. I need to just turn off the windscreen wipers, it's getting a bit noisy. What else have we got? Okay, brake bleed, possible brakes and discs and pads. I don't know, because it's discs on the front, drum on the back, so that needs probably taking a look at. What else have we got? Possible bushes on rear suspension arms, tops and bottoms. Usual stuff, maybe cabin filter. Oil filter, it had a service last August, so I think that one might be alright. Oh, by the way, I'm on the bumpiest road known to man. It's what happens when you live in Cornwall, where you've got basically country lanes everywhere. What else have we got? Right, so what have we covered? Oh yeah, the windscreen wiper arms, they're prone to the rubbers perishing, so basically they fall off, so you get one windscreen wiper flapping around and the other one doesn't do anything, so arms need replacing on that one, so that's that to do. Generally give it a good sort of tidy up. Yeah, full on list, too many things, can't remember half of them, so let's get started. Old stereo out. This is the rubbish one. Okay, so this is the thing that doesn't even work anymore. And this is the new one. So what we've got, he's got a Pioneer one with a nice little sort of like a pull-off face, so we can take that off and put it back on again, so it makes it a bit secure. So let's get that one fitted. So I discovered a little issue. Okay, we're just about to put this one in. Now, this is the old one. If you notice something, this one's got an outie. This one's got an innie. This one fits onto an outie. I need an innie. So we're going to need a bit of an adapter. It's not a problem. We could probably still get it all working again. It just means there's just not going to be any radio, so that's fine. You know, in these days of you know, Bluetooth and everything, it's not really going to make too much of a difference. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to chuck it in anyway, and then I'm just going to find out about getting an adapter. Then we'll just get it sorted out. So, right, come on then. Cable's out. I hope I'm doing this the right way around. What we've got to try and do is, okay, going to get this one in first, then we've got fascia, then we've got the stereo, and then we'll test it. This is one of those ones where you're thinking, God, please work. Right, come on, in you go. Come on, in, please, stay in. Right, there we go. Right, one, done. Do I put this on first? Yeah, I'm going to regret it if I don't know. Okay, well that seems to be alright. push those in. Right, so this is supposed to just slide in. It's not fitting properly, is it? It seems like it's clipping in, but it's not properly staying on. I mean, it looks like the stereo has been out before, and whoever's done it has absolutely mashed it. So I don't know if this is actually going to go on. So it's kind of staying on. I don't know. All right, maybe we'll have a look at that one. I mean, in the words of Matt Armstrong, maybe it needs some Mansory glue. Now there's 3 cables in here. We only need 2 of them. So right, adapter. Oh, which one's which? Hold on a minute. Right, there we go. Right, 8 pin in. Now what's the other one? Right, this is a 4 pin. So okay, right, that one's got 4 pins in the center. This one's got 2 pins on the edge, and that's the one we need, which is 2 pins right on the side. So let's get that one in. Right, go on then. Feed all that back in. Oh, it's falling off. Yep, Mansory glue. Right, so that's in. Going to go that way around. Going to have to buy the pins to actually make sure that we can actually get this thing out. Otherwise it is going to be stuck. Right, come on, please, just go in. Ah, fits. Right, fascia. Oh, hold on a minute, there's something else. Where is it? Typically I put something down and I can't remember where I put it. Right, where's the surround gone? There it is. Does it matter which way around it is? Nah, I think it's equilateral. So there we go. Come on, get you on. Oh, please don't tell me that we should have gone on before. I think it needed to go on before, didn't it? I've been a bit of a silly bugger. I didn't realise that was off. There we go. Right. Moment of truth. Let's find out. Have we got stereo? Yeah, it's still beeping at me. Huh? We've got some sound. We're going to get some sound. Right. I can't Bluetooth at the moment. We've got a CD. Luckily, the person I bought it from left the CD in. So that's perfect. I think it's the first time this car's actually had sound in about 4 years. Probably longer, actually. There you go. Bit of new romantic. I'll turn that off. There you go. Eject it. Cool. Stereo. Sorted. So we're on day 2 of trying to get this little smart car fixed. Didn't get a lot done yesterday, which is a bit surprising, really. So we managed to get the stereo in. It's nice to actually get a free CD and listen to Ghostbusters. that couldn't have gone better for me. Speakers, yeah, they're okay. It sounds not too bad. But the idea today is we're going to just get the interior out, so seats out, get the carpet cleaned up, try and get the interior trimmed, sort of tidied up a little bit, see how much longer we've got during the day, and then maybe try and do a couple of other things. So I think that's all I'm going to try and achieve in this section of the video. So after that, it's all like we're going to split it up, so it'll be 3 parts. So interior, front, rear. So that's what I'm hoping to do, but let's just see how it goes. Right, let's crack on. Oh, I think it's cleaning chairs off, I think, probably next. So that's all the interior stripped out, finally hoovered it. I think it's taken about 3 hours. You would not believe the difference in here. It's weird, it sounds really echoey in here because there's no seats. It's like nothing to absorb any sound. But quickly, I'll just show you the carpet. I'll just turn around, there we go. So all of this carpet and all of this boot, including the bit where I'm sort of stood here, you know, the soft sort of fleshy bit that, you know, sits behind the driver's wheel. So all of this has all been cleaned out. There we are, I'll just turn back around again. There we go, dodgy cam over. All sorted. There's a couple of things left to do inside of here. We're going to run dehumidifier, just draw out all the moisture out of any of the carpet, because I mean these things are they're renowned for being quite sort of misty. So what happens is, you know, you get in the morning time, it's all like just full of mist. So a couple of things left to do. Get one of the seats back in so I can still drive it around, make it legal. And then go from there. I think we're going to spend about another hour doing some stuff and then call it a day on this one. And then we'll move on to hopefully start doing the front. Okay? All right. Catch you later.